everyone. Tonight's video is sponsored by the Making Memory store in Siren, Wisconsin. I just created this lovely card and I thought I would recreate that for you here tonight. It was fun. It came together better than I expected, with a little help from a friend with ideas on how to do my planks. So let's show you the supplies that I'm going to be using. Just for your front panel, just a piece of white cardstock, and your card base, black cardstock. This die set, thinlet set from Tim Holtz. I believe it's the Tropics. Item number 661207. And it's called Tropical. So we're going to be using this tree here. And then this thinlet set by Tim Holtz as well. Item number 662686. And these are shadow script number 3. And we're going to be using the word travel. Okay. And then I have my embossing folder from Doris. It's like a wood tree, You can see that. And then I've got some AC specialty foil paper here that I will cut out my travel words with. We're going to be using the gold for the background for the shadow and blue for the words. And just some inks that I have on hand. We're going to use Ranger's Distressed Oxide Black Soot, Stampin' Up's Old Olive, and Stampin' Up's Crumb Cake. And then some inks from Simon Hurley, Prom Queen, Tropical Tango, Remember Me, and Fake Plant. So I think what I want to do first is get my brown down for the card base. So I also have this blending tool with a little pad on it. Okay, so we ink that up. And we're just going to put color down on this cardstock. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, because you just pretty much just want the color in the background anyways. Just want the hint of color. And like I said, it doesn't matter how pretty it is. It's going to be covered up by our planks. So the panel is done. Now I want to start on the planks, which to conserve time here in a video, I've gone ahead and did all my die cutting and embossing. So here's my embossing folder just on a plain white piece of paper. And we are going to do some ink blending with those. My Simon Hurley inks. Remember Me, Tropical Tango, and Prom Queen. Just rub it around, get some ink on your blending tool, and then you're just gonna Go across just like that. That's all you need. And you're going to do that for 3 different colors. And I found I needed 2 panels. So we're going to do this again. All you got to do is ink up your blending tool and rub it across your panel. And that's that, guys. That was super simple. So give me a moment while I clean up here. So now we need to take these panels and cut them down. So your card base is 4 inches. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches. And then I did them at 3/4 of an inch for the planks. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And I didn't cut those at 4 inches yet, so I need to go back and do that. Tim Holtz does sell, or did at one time sell, dies to make planks. I think they are discontinued. You might be able to find them on eBay, but using the embossing folder, like I said, that was a good friend of mine's, Jan, hi Jan, idea to do. So, great idea. So now we're just gonna like rough up the edges a little bit. And you can use a distress tool, or you could just cut any way you want. Just cut a little bit off. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm cutting this. And I just didn't want the straight edges. This card's going to come along really, really quick here. I like how using that embossing folder gave me the wood look for the planks that I was needing. Clean up my desk a little bit. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Distress Oxide Black Soot, and we're going to just ink up those edges a little bit, just so they're not so perfect, and give them some dimension. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just ink them up just on the edges. And that's all I did. Inked up the edges. This card makes me want to go on vacation to the tropics. I went one time to Cancun many moons ago. It would be nice to go back again one day. Once all the COVID and the world settles down a little bit. I think the only traveling I'm going to be doing is in-state, and I do have an ice fishing trip coming up here soon in northern Minnesota. Looking forward to that, but this so does not remind me of ice fishing. Need to be on a beach somewhere and Dos Cerveza. Most all the supplies that I'm using tonight can be found at the Making Memories store. They do sell distressed oxides and distressed ink stamp pads. They're not going to have the Simon Hurley or the Stampin' Up, but they have multiple inks to choose from. Great inks. This is just what I have on hand. It's always a good idea as a crafter to use what you have. Try not to overspend and try to get those imaginations flowing and use what you have. Like these planks are a Dries embossing folder, and it works just perfect. All right, I think that's enough for that. Okay, so let's bring in this panel. And we're gonna start tacking this stuff down. I love to use the Easy Grand Runner. You can also find that at the Make and Memory store in Siren, Wisconsin. We're just going to put a little bit of that tape on the back just to hold it down. Let's try to plan this out a little bit here. How about like that? Or shall we replace that one with this one? I kind of like that. All right. Let's put a little tape on the back. Looks like I'll be using another one anyways, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. Uh-oh. It's okay. That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll go with a half a plank. Because these are embossed, the paper is a little less forgiving. It's wood. It's a duck. It'll be fine. All right. Let's set this aside. I'm going to bring in my tree that I die cut earlier. And what happened to my brown? Oh, it's up here. Crumb cake. We're going to use crumb cake on our tree. Or did I use soft suede? Let's see. We'll use crumb cake. Just got to be gentle. Like I said, once it's been embossed, it's very easy to tear. But see, since I embossed that with that embossing folder, it gives it rings like a palm tree would have. So, can you tell? Looks pretty good. And that ink just brings out those rings really nicely. So we're done with the trunk. This die does come as one. I cut it apart. I embossed just the trunk here. I did not emboss the leaves, just because, like I said, it can get kind of fussy and delicate. There again, we're going to ink blend. We're just going to smear some ink on here. And I'm going to use 2 different types of ink just to do a little contrast. Ooh, that's a little dark. It's okay. Is okay. All right. This is a fairly easy card. No stamping involved. And I don't have a sentiment inside planned out just yet. But, yeah, I'm liking this card. So I'm going to take this Barely Art glue, which you can also get at the Making Memories store. And we are going to adhere our leaves to our tree. Then we are going to take glue and adhere it to our card. If you haven't tried this Barely Art glue, I suggest it to add to your crafting supplies. It is a very versatile, very strong glue, and it will dry clear too. So all right. Let's put our tree down. How cute is that? Look at that. It's coming along really cute. I really, really like this card. So now we need our word dies. And I picked out travel. Just run them through your die cut machine, whatever colors you would like. Again, I'm going to use the Barely Art glue. And we're just going to put little dots here and there. That is enough to hold it down. Just a little dot here and there. Hope I'm staying in camera for you guys. Like I said, I am super excited about this card. I think it came together really quick, and it's super cute. So the gold piece is the shadow piece. The blue piece lays right on top of that. And there we have travel. So for a little extra something something, we're going to give it a little bling. You can find enamel dots at the Making Memories store in town as well. So what I did for like nails on the planks, I just put them on the sides like this. Man frame, yep, okay. It adds a little extra. I think this card is just so stinking cute. Okay, there's that. And now I'm going to take some dimensionals. These are Stampin' Up dimensionals, but you can find some dimensionals at the store in town as well, Making Memories. And we're just going to pop up this word travel. All right, some of these we need to, these are mini dimensionals, and we needed even smaller to get to the, like the top of the T. So we're just gonna cut that in half. All right. So now I want to show you a handy dandy little thing that I bought off of Amazon. Look at this little guy. So do you know what this is? It is a suction cup. So you just place it down on your mat. And this is what happens. You take off your dimensionals. I like to use my little picker for this. And watch. You just pull it right off in there. It stays in there. Who else finds these little backings all over the house? Well, now you have this little cup that can just be suctioned onto your desk. And they have these nice teeny little slots in them. You just put that right in there and pull it off. How neat is that? All right, so now we've popped that up. We're gonna put this on our card. Final touches, put it on a card base. Line up your 3 corners, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one should just fall right into place. There we go. All done. How cute is that? And it didn't take long to finish at all. I love it. I want to say thank you to the Making Memories store for providing me with the dies that I worked with tonight. The tropical and the shadow script number 3. I will do more. I'm going to do another card with these, and then I think I'm going to do something extra with this. Might be a few days because I'm going out of town for a little bit, but look for those videos to come up. So now what I would like for you to do is to comment on this video and tell me where you would like to travel to. If I could, I would either travel back to the beach, or my special place is the mountains. I love, love, love mountains. So give me a comment. Let me know what you think, where you would like to go for a vacation. And you can win this card. And I'm going to send you one of these little guys, because I love it. I think it's so useful to have. Okay, so that's all I have for tonight. There are my 2 cards. I think they turned out gorgeous. So, like I said, this was sponsored by the Making Memories store in Siren, Wisconsin. They do have a website up, and you can buy some things through there right now. They are just getting that website up and going correctly. So, I will put the link in the bottom. And I hope you like this video. Give me those thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Noelle's Crafty Coop. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and have you give me those thumbs up. All right, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye.